Hello everyone. The topic for my research paper is an impact analysis of Indian rupee and US dollar on the Indian economy with special reference to COVID-19. The main author of this paper is Mr. Ashish Srivastava, who is research scholar with Amity Business School, Amity University, Lucknow campus. Mr. Ashish has written this paper along with me. I am Rashmi Tripathi, Assistant Professor with Amity Business School, Amity University, Lucknow campus. First, I would like to give the introduction about this paper. Indian economy has been affected nowadays to a greater extent due to fluctuation in the value of rupee in comparison to US dollar. Depreciation in the rupee value in last year was around 16%. This shows strong and significant negative impact on various segments of economy. The Indian economy has been also adversely affected by the dependency of India on imports and large fiscal and current account deficit. So, the present paper covers how the US dollar currency came to be the currency standard measure of currency today, how the rupee may be performing against it. An attempt has been made at projecting the value of rupee against dollar in the future as well as possible. Secondary data was collected as well as statistical calculations and graphical data have been used to prepare and present the possible future projections. The major findings of the study is that the currency system has gone through many stages and some of the factors that could possibly affect it, and also as to what rate does the currency rate of Indian rupee may possibly stand at in the future. The Indian economy as a whole is progressing. The value of its currency may decline further as indicated by past data, which may create severe problems for the nation. So it is advised that measures can be taken in order to prevent excessive devaluation of the domestic currency. Now I would like to throw some light on the performance of Indian economy. We all know that Indian economy is a developing market economy, which is the world's fifth largest economy by nominal GDP and third largest by purchasing power parity. According to IMF, on a per capita income basis, India ranked 142nd by nominal GDP and 119th by GDP per capita in 2018. Post 1991 economic liberalization, the free market oriented reforms propelled India to achieve 6% to 7% annual average GDP growth. From 2011 to 2019, India's economy was the world's fastest growing economy, surpassing China. One of the major factors that affect Indian economy is its currency, or rather the value of the domestic Indian currency in comparison to the reigning global currency, the title for which currently belongs to the United States. So currency refers to paper or coins being used as a medium for exchange, more or less limited to a specific area. So for every country, there is a specific currency. For example, India has rupee, United Nations has dollars, United Kingdom has pounds, etc. The value of money refers to how much a single unit of currency can buy, or you can say how much single denominations of a currency can account for. Indian economic policy after independence was influenced by the colonial experience, which was seen as exploitative by Indian leaders exposed to British social democracy and the well planned economy of the Soviet. So, in this slide, we'll be discussing about COVID-19 effect on Indian rupee and US dollar and what is the current situation. So some of the news channels, some of the newspapers have time to time mentioning about the impact of COVID-19 on Indian rupee and US dollar. So that news or that article is taken here. Today, we all know that the situation of coronavirus epidemic came as suddenly as any other natural calamity, and only God can tell how it will be dealt with. As such, in a similar manner to any other natural disaster, the pandemic and apparent epidemic has also affected the economy worldwide without meaning to. So, CNBC has said that dollar strengthens boosted by worries over coronavirus impact. Business Today has cited coronavirus effect. Dollar stands tall as investors scramble for liquid currency. Bernhard Warner of Fortune.com has said that multinationals see a new coronavirus red flag on the horizon, a stronger dollar. From these snippets of current news by reputable sources, one can conclude that the value of dollar is currently on the rise due to similar phenomenon is occurring which lead to the Bretton Woods Agreement scenario, that is, a scenario where many investors are investing into the US dollar as it seems to be safest bet, and also the US government itself seems to be bringing back some amount of its invested funds in order to maintain its current worth amidst the pandemic situation. Then, some other channels or news articles have also mentioned some news about this topic, like livemint.com has mentioned coronavirus impact, rupee touches record low, cracks below 76 per dollar. Gulfnews.com has mentioned corona carnage, Indian rupee hits 6-month low to remain under pressure. Business Today has mentioned coronavirus in India. COVID-19 lockdown may cost the economy rupees 8.76 lakh crore. So from these observations, we can see that Indian rupee is devaluating beyond predicted and past standards and benchmarks. And based on the accumulated data, it may soon get worse as investors frantically pull money out of Indian market. Not to mention, as the Sensex has already crashed heavily by now, a number of investors are already in major losses. So we can see that the projected value or the future value of $1 will be equal to rupees 108. So this is the projected maximum value of Indian rupee in comparison to $1. So we can only hope that a vaccine against this virus is developed quickly, or else it may harm humanity as a whole, leaving us stranded decades or, in the worst case scenario, even centuries in regard to the level the world operated a few months prior and may potentially destroy us all. So these are the objectives of the study. The objectives of this study are as follows: to note relevant information about the development of currency, to compare the values of dollar in comparison with rupee, to find out about the future projections of the rupee versus dollar values, to find out the effect of devaluation of Indian rupee across several sectors, to discover the measures taken by the Indian government and Reserve Bank of India for appreciating the rupee value up, and to analyze the effect of COVID-19 on Indian rupee and US dollar. So in this diagram, we can see that the US dollar in 1910 and the value in 2010. Presented here is a diagram regarding the rate of dollar to rupee conversion as well as how both the currencies compared. Based on the data of the value of rupee against dollar since 1913, approximately is given below. So we can see in 1913, the value was almost very below, or it was at zero, and in 2019 we can see it is touching 70 rupees. This is the value of $1 to rupee 1 till 1947. So in 1947, it was between 4 to 4.5. This is the period from 1947 to 1990s. So in 1947, we can see that it was somewhere around between 3 to 4, and in 1990 it was near about 18. This is the period of data between 1991 to current times. So in 1991 we are seeing that it was above 20, and now it is around 70 rupees. So based on the data of the last 10 years, the average rate of increment taken is 4.34%. Here is projected value of rupee for the next 10 years. So from these data, we have tried to calculate the value of Indian rupee in comparison to US dollar. So we can see in 2020, we are estimating the value of $1 to INR is 73.69 rupees. In 2021, it will be somewhere around rupees 76.888. In 2022, it will be at 80 rupees, and so on. So we can see that in 2029, it will be somewhere around rupees 108, which we were discussing in the previous slides. So here is a visual representation on the same, that in 2020 it is at 75 or somewhere around 74, and in 2029, in 2029, it will be at rupees 108. So 1 US dollar will be equal to rupees 108 in 2029. So these are the findings of the paper. From the given data, we have found that about the development of the currency system, some of the factors that affect it, and the current state of the Indian currency, as well as the projection of the currency per the found rates for the next 10 years. The value of Indian currency has only gone down, and while there are points of improvement, they are more or less insignificant and are like to reduce more in the coming years if corrections are not made in the system. A number of people are also pointing that there may be an upcoming recession. However, based on various papers, it can be expressed that it is not so, at least not exactly. Rather, due to the terrorist attack, one of the world's major crude oil refineries were damaged, causing a drastic reduction in supply. Increasing the prices of petrol and such products, and on the account of economy, while there is no recession due to extreme usage of resources and other such situations, the economy, while is still growing, it is doing so at a relatively low pace. So in last, I would like to conclude, the currency system of any nation has many stages in its development, and that there are a number of factors that could affect it, and many others that did so during its development. And also as to what rate does the current rate of the Indian rupee stand against that of the dollar. Another point to notice would be that the Indian currency value is not making much improvement even after Prime Minister Modi's appointment since approximately 2012. Thus, it would be recommended to change policies to do so. Some of the suggestions for which are given as follows. Thus, while the Indian economy as a whole is progressing, the value of its currency may decline further as indicated by past data, which may create severe problems for the nation. As such, it is advised that measures be taken in order to prevent excessive devaluation of the domestic currency. The paper attempts to present the possible future scenario of what the condition of the Indian currency, that is rupee, might be in the future, and also presents guidelines about how to potentially prepare for the future state of the currency in various aspects such as savings, finances, exchange rates, etc. So in last, I would like to thank everyone for listening this presentation, and I welcome the queries, the questions, the inputs, the suggestions from the persons who are listening this presentation. So last, thank you very much.